She posted, "Finally telling my boring boyfriend I need a real man." While I was at work, I commented, "Good luck with that." Then I sent her active dating profile to her dad, who was paying her rent. By 5 p.m., she was homeless and single. I, 28 male, was having a pretty normal Tuesday at the auto shop when my coworker Rico showed me his phone. "Yo, isn't this your girl?" There it was. My girlfriend Celeste, 26, had posted on her Instagram story, "Finally telling my boring boyfriend I need a real man. One who doesn't spend his weekends playing video games and working on cars. Time to upgrade." I looked at the timestamp, posted 11:23 a.m. while I was literally under a customer's Honda fixing their transmission. I pulled out my phone, went to her story, and commented, "Good luck with that." Then I got curious. If she was planning to dump me for being boring, maybe she already had options lined up. Took me about 5 minutes to find her Hinge profile, active as of this morning. The profile was something else. Listed herself as an entrepreneur. She sells 5 items a month on Depop. Said she was looking for someone ambitious who could match her lifestyle. The same lifestyle funded entirely by her dad Hector, who paid her $2,800 a month rent because she was focusing on her art. Her art? She'd painted 3 canvases in 2 years. They were all in my apartment. I screenshot everything. The Instagram story, the dating profile where she'd posted pics from our vacation last month, just with me cropped out. The bio where she claimed to be newly single and ready to mingle. Then I did something that might have been petty, but honestly, I was just tired. I sent everything to Hector. See, Hector and I had a decent relationship. He knew I was the one who actually got Celeste to finish community college. He knew I drove her to her art supply runs, Target trips. He'd thanked me multiple times for being a good influence. I added a simple message. "Hey Hector, thought you should know what your daughter's posting publicly while you're paying her bills. I'm ending things with her, but wanted you to have the full picture." His response came in 3 minutes. "Thank you for letting me know. This is disappointing." I went back to work. Figured I'd deal with the breakup conversation when I got home, but Celeste beat me to it. 3:00 p.m. "WTF did you do?" "My dad just cut me off." "He saw what? How? This is so controlling and abusive, I can't even." "Answer me right now." "I'm at your apartment packing my things." That last one made me laugh. Her things? She'd moved in 6 months ago with 2 suitcases and had contributed exactly $0 to rent. I texted back, "Your 3 paintings are in the closet. Everything else is mine. Receipts are in my filing cabinet if you're confused." When I got home at 5:30, she was in the parking lot with her best friend Jordana and about 8 garbage bags of her stuff. "You're seriously doing this?" Celeste screamed the moment I got out of my truck. "Over a joke?" "Which part was the joke? The dating profile or calling me boring while I'm at work?" Jordana jumped in. She was venting. Everyone vents about their relationships. Cool, she can vent from her new place then. Celeste started the waterworks. "Where am I supposed to go? My dad won't even answer my calls." "Maybe one of your Hinge matches has a couch." She lost it. Started screaming about how I was supposed to fight for her, how this was a test to see if I cared, how a real man would understand she needed attention. "You literally posted that you need a real man. Go find one." The security guard from our building came out because of the noise. Celeste tried to tell him I was illegally evicting her. He asked if she was on the lease. She wasn't. By 6 p.m., she was sitting in Jordana's car with her garbage bags, furiously texting someone. Update 1. The entitlement has reached astronomical levels, so Celeste's dad Hector called me yesterday. Not to yell at me, but to thank me. Turns out, this wasn't the first time. She'd pulled similar stunts with 2 previous boyfriends, and he'd always bailed her out. He was done. "I've been enabling her for too long," he said. "Maybe this will finally make her grow up." He also told me something interesting. Celeste had been telling him we were engaged and planning a wedding. She'd even asked for an extra $30,000 for wedding planning next year. My dude, I never even discussed marriage with her. But here's where it gets wild. Celeste's mom, Gloria, who's been divorced from Hector for 10 years, decided to insert herself. This woman, who hasn't been in Celeste's life consistently since the divorce, suddenly became Mother of the Year. She called me yesterday from Celeste's phone. How dare you sabotage my daughter's relationship with her father? Ma'am, I just showed him what she posted publicly. She's a young woman expressing herself. You're a mechanic who probably doesn't even understand social media. I understand it enough to find her dating profile. That was probably old. It was updated that morning. Silence. Then, you're gonna regret this. I know people. She hung up. I know people? What is this? A mob movie? An hour later I started getting tagged in posts. Gloria had gone on a Facebook rampage, posting in every local group she could find. Warning, this man, my full name, is a dangerous manipulator who isolates women from their families. She'd used a photo from my shop's website. Within an hour, my boss, Jerry, was getting calls. But Gloria made a crucial mistake. She included screenshots of Celeste's original boring boyfriend post and the dating profile to prove I was controlling. Except, everyone could see the timestamps. Everyone could see Celeste was actively dating while we were together. The comments were brutal. So, she cheated and he told her dad? Good for him. Your daughter sounds like the problem here. Ma'am, this isn't the flex you think it is. Jerry called me laughing. Kid, I don't know what you did, but their own evidence makes you look like a saint. Then came attempt number 2. Jordana's boyfriend, Mateo. This walking energy drink really showed up at my shop during lunch, trying to man me. Bro, you need to take Celeste back. Why? Because she's crashing at our place and driving Jordana crazy. They're fighting constantly. Sounds like a you problem. Come on, man. She made one mistake. Which one? The public humiliation or the dating profile? She wasn't actually gonna meet anyone. Her messages say otherwise. I'd seen the screenshots Hector forwarded me. Girl had 3 dates lined up that week. Mateo tried a different angle. Look, I'll pay you $500 to take her back for just a month. Just until she finds a place. You want to pay me to date your girlfriend's friend? I'm desperate, bro. She cries all night. She used all our groceries to stress bake, but doesn't know how to bake, so now we have 12 inedible loaves of something. My apartment smells like burnt sadness. I actually felt bad for him. Tell Jordana to set boundaries. Not my circus anymore. He left defeated. But the entitlement escalation was just beginning. Update 2, y'all. The spiral has been spectacular. Remember how Celeste had 3 dates lined up? Well, she went on them, from Jordana's apartment, while still trying to get me back. Date 1, investment banker named Thaddeus. Yes, really. Celeste wore the dress I'd bought her for my cousin's wedding. Posted stories from the fancy restaurant. Thaddeus lasted exactly 1 dinner before blocking her. Why? She spent the entire time talking about me and asking if he thought I'd take her back if she dated someone more successful. Date 2, gym bro named Kai. She tried to reinvent herself as a fitness enthusiast. Posted a gym selfie in brand new Lululemon that she couldn't afford. Kai figured out she'd never been to a gym when she asked why the treadmill wasn't working. It wasn't plugged in. He unmatched mid-workout. Date 3, some crypto guy named Jules. This one was promising until she asked him to loan her just $3,000 for a business opportunity on the first date. The business? Buying her apartment deposit. Jules literally got up and left before the appetizers arrived. Each failed date led to more desperate measures. First, she tried the art angle, posted that she was having a gallery showing of her work, and I was threatened by her success. The gallery? Jordana's living room. The attendants? Jordana, Mateo, Forst, and Gloria. Gloria tried to sell it as some exclusive event on Facebook. My daughter's triumphant art exhibition proving she doesn't need a man. She posted photos that carefully cropped out that it was clearly an apartment. Someone commented, "Is that a microwave in the background of your gallery?" Then came the fake pregnancy scare. Oh yes, she went there. She texted me, "I'm late, might be pregnant, we need to talk." Me, "I had a vasectomy 2 years ago. Try again. Her vasectomies can fail." Me, "Got tested last month, still shooting blanks." Her, "Why would you get tested if you're not having sex?" Who said I'm not? The typing bubbles appeared and disappeared for 20 minutes. She then posted on Instagram about going through something really difficult and personal with prayer hands emojis. Gloria commented, "Stay strong, baby. He'll pay for this." Pay for what? My successful vasectomy? But the peak entitlement came when Celeste decided to apply for jobs. Not because she wanted to work, but to prove she was independent and didn't need anyone. She applied to my shop. I'm not kidding. She submitted an application to be our receptionist. Jerry called me into his office, laughing so hard he could barely breathe. She listed you as a reference. Her resume was amazing. Listed her entrepreneurship, Depop, her art career, 3 paintings, and her social media management, her personal Instagram with 800 followers, 700 of which were bots she bought. Under reason for applying, she wrote, to prove certain people wrong about my work ethic. Jerry framed it. It's now on the office wall of shame. Update 3. The complete meltdown has arrived, and it's even messier than I expected. So Celeste's dad, Hector, started dating someone. Let's call her Rita. Rita's age, 29. 3 years older than Celeste. When Celeste found out, she went nuclear, created a whole Instagram account called Expose Rita, where she posted about how Rita was a gold digger and homewrecker. The irony of Celeste, who'd been living off her dad's money while actively cheating, calling someone else a gold digger, was not lost on anyone. Rita handled it like a boss. She simply commented, "Honey, I make twice what your father makes. I'm a pediatric surgeon, but go off." Celeste deleted the account within hours. But the entitlement wasn't done. Gloria decided to take matters into her own hands. She showed up at my apartment with a proposal. "I'll give you $10,000 to get back with Celeste." "Why would you pay me to date your daughter?" "Because she's driving everyone insane and you're the only one who could handle her." "I didn't handle her, that's why we broke up." "Look, between you and me, she's exhausting. But she's my daughter. If you date her for 6 months, I'll pay you, and maybe she'll mature." "Gloria, your daughter needs therapy, not a boyfriend." She pulled out her checkbook, actually started writing a check. 15,000. "No, 20. "Gloria, stop." "You know what? You're right. She's not worth 20. Her own mother said this. Meanwhile, Celeste had bigger problems. Remember Jordana? Well, she'd hit her limit. Gave Celeste 1 week to move out. Celeste responded by doing what any rational person would do. She stole Jordana's credit card and booked a self-care retreat to heal from trauma. The retreat? A $3,000 spa weekend. Jordana found out when her card got declined at the grocery store. She filed a police report. Celeste tried to claim it was a misunderstanding and that Jordana had verbally agreed to pay for it as an early birthday gift. Her birthday is in 9 months. The police showed up at the spa. Celeste was arrested in a bathrobe and face mask. Gloria tried to spin it on Facebook as wrongful arrest during a mental health crisis. Someone commented with the security footage from the spa of Celeste being escorted out, yelling about how she was an influencer and this would ruin her brand. What brand? The 800 bot followers? Hector paid her bail, but with conditions. 1. Get a job within 30 days. 2. Pay Jordana back. 3. Delete all social media. 4. Move back home, but pay rent. Celeste lasted exactly 12 hours before breaking the social media rule. Posted a TikTok about toxic parents who don't understand entrepreneurship. It got 37 views. Hector sent her an eviction notice for his own house. Final update. It's been a month and I have closure in the weirdest possible way. Last week, I was at a coffee shop when I ran into Thaddeus, investment banker date number 1. He recognized me and came over. "You're the ex, right? From the photos she showed me?" "Unfortunately." "Dude, thank you. Your breakup saved me so much trouble." She asked me to co-sign a car loan on our first date. We ended up talking for an hour. Turns out Celeste had told him I was abusive, controlling, and that I'd stolen her inheritance. The inheritance? Completely made up. She'd created this whole backstory about a rich grandmother who left her millions that I was keeping from her. Thaddeus showed me their text exchange. It was insane. She'd sent him fake legal documents, poorly photoshopped, about her inheritance battle. Asked him to loan her $50K for a lawyer to fight me. He'd actually considered it until his buddy found my shop's Instagram and saw I was just a normal mechanic, not some inheritance-stealing mastermind. But here's the twist. Thaddeus's colleague, a woman named Astrid, had been watching the whole saga unfold on social media. She thought it was hilarious. She and I ended up connecting over Instagram, bonding over the absolute circus of it all. We've been talking for 2 weeks now. She's cool, has her own business, owns her apartment, and finds the whole situation entertaining rather than dramatic. Meanwhile, Celeste's current status, living in Gloria's basement, Hector held firm on the eviction. Working at a cell phone kiosk at the mall, Gloria got her the job through a friend. Banned from 3 dating apps for harassment. She kept making profiles saying she was looking for someone better than her ex. Jordana got a restraining order. Mateo and Jordana broke up. He blamed the stress of the whole situation. Rita and Hector are engaged. That was fast, but they seem happy. The last I heard from Celeste directly was a 3 a.m. text last week. I hope you know you ruined everything. I was going to be something special, and you destroyed it all because you couldn't handle me having standards. I responded, K. She sent 73 more texts. I didn't read them. Gloria messaged me yesterday asking if I'd reconsider for old time's sake. I sent her a photo of me and Astrid at a car show. She blocked me. But the best part? Jerry hired a new receptionist. She's amazing, professional, punctual, doesn't try to sell the customers essential oils. When she introduced herself, she mentioned she'd heard about the previous applicant who'd listed their ex as a reference. That was wild, she said. Who does that? Someone who thinks the world owes them everything, I replied. She laughed. Well, their loss is my gain. This job is great. It really is. And you know what? So is my life without Celeste. To everyone asking if I feel bad, no. She made her choices. She publicly humiliated me, cheated or tried to, and then expected me to catch her when her plans fell apart. That's not how life works. Hector sent me a text last night. Thank you for opening my eyes. Rita says you and Astrid should come to dinner sometime. Might take him up on that. Plot twist. The ex's dad becoming a friend? Didn't see that coming. Celeste, if you're reading this from Gloria's basement on your shift break at the phone kiosk, your 3 paintings are still in my closet. They're terrible, but they're yours. Have Gloria pick them up. I'm turning that closet into a gaming setup, since I'm so boring and all. Peace out. Edit. Stop asking for Celeste's art Instagram. It doesn't exist anymore and the paintings really weren't worth seeing. Think hotel lobby art, but worse. Edit 2. Yes, Astrid knows the whole story. She thinks it's hilarious. She's literally saved the screenshots as entertainment folder on her phone. Edit 3. For everyone saying this is fake because of the vasectomy thing, I got one after a pregnancy scare with a college ex. Best $900 I ever spent. Not everyone waits until they're married with kids, people.